Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Ultimate Apocalypse casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today we have got a 3 versus 3 on Bloodshed Alley. Playing on the southern side of the Tower Empire, we've got the Blast Furnace. We've also got Stranger and Grid Panther as the Imperial Guard. On the northern side, we've got Demi playing as Tower Empire. We've got the Good King playing as the Sisters of Battle. And we have got Matt 10114 playing as the Chaos Demons. So here we go, we've got on the southern side is the Tower Empire with some Guevasas working together for the good of the greater good, I guess. Whereas these guys, I don't know, I mean, you in the comments write some lore about, or some fan fiction about why these guys are working together. It'd be quite hard to wrangle the Sisters of Battle with the demons, as I imagine that they are probably the most fierce and loyal of the Emperor's servants, but hey-ho, I don't doubt your creative writing capabilities. Also, I'm running a risk. I've got it on the highest graphics humanly possible, and seeing if we can get a 3v3 on Ultimate Apocalypse at the very least. So, I've got the incense burning, I've got the purity seals on the PC tower, uttering the canticles to the Omnissiah, so we'll see if we can actually survive an entire game without my PC exploding on high graphics here. But look at these Imperial conscripts from Stranger coming straight into the contested points in the middle. Well, are they contested? I'd say so. More contested than the ones further on down here. You normally see a lot of griff-raff and good stuff going on in between this rectangle of resources here. And yeah, as usual, I think, to be honest, on a lot of 3v3 maps, the Imperial Guard are usually a good choice, because there are usually on the bigger maps lots of narrow choke points to make use of, and well, I mean, this map is just basically one large choke point, is it? Just a long, narrow thing with lots of corridors on the go. We've got the XV-22 Commander going to be coming out over here as the Chaos Furies have a little look. We're going to see some blue horrors from Matt here in the first initial things, as the Seraphims come out over here to capture the critical location in the centre. And I imagine from the perspective of the Tau, capturing these critical locations will be very essential, as they will provide them with a lot more vision. Oh my goodness, look at this, a missionary stealing the natural relic of the Tau over here, but then again, oh, there, heaven forbid, they're opening with a Kroot-shaping centre. That's very unusual, but I quite like it. You don't see enough Kroots in Tau games, IMO. Seraphims, they're just beating down these Imperial conscripts. No sword necessary, just bludgeoning them with the butts of their pistols. But they're gonna stand there. I mean, poor lads. Minimal damage being done at any given time. I mean, they're actually out healing sometimes the incoming damage here, so good on them. Strong, independent women need no man, apart from the Emperor himself, of course. His most holy name upon high. We got... oh, the Tower Commander, he's just having a grand old time, isn't he? Flying about, doing a bit of harass, probably focusing on those builders, which is probably an ideal situation for him to go for, or the plasma generators, which would be a good shout all the same. Anything to slow down the expanse of other units. Kroot's already been eating some lasagna from the floor. More Imperial conscripts. Now, Kroot should win this, but they are outnumbered and they are also quite fragile themselves. Fairly expensive at 40 blue, not super expensive, but compared to the conscripts at 4, they are going to eventually just run out of things to, well, to live with, I guess. We've also got an Imperial Commissar in there as well. Look at the size of that dude. What a chad. 6 feet tall. Well, maybe, I don't know. Measurements were never my forte, in all honesty. Got some stealthy boys going around here, firing at these ladies. And the Chaos Demons have managed to get this side. So it's really just a contest for what's going on here. But the crew, unable to beat back the unwashed masses of the Imperial Guard, summarily executed by that huge Commissar. Never, I mean, sorry, I know this is probably like a really normal thing that everyone's probably noticed this before, but it's massive. It's like, I don't know. Think of a tall celebrity. Shaq. It's like a pale Shaq, a cool hat. Tower Commander over here, though, overextending himself, been burnt to a crisp by the Good King's listening post, and the Seraphims and Kroots will be coming over. Love it. Absolutely love it. You never see enough Kroots. But Big Daddy Shaq is going to stand there, get some swirling blades in, but maybe with the assistance of the Seraphims and more Kroot, they will start to struggle. In theory they should. Morale's been broken. Even the Commissars can't keep the boys inspired for that long. Oh, never mind. Ah, yes. With the inspiring traits of self-death. That's how they're going to keep their boys in line, as is good and proper upon the Imperium. Blast has also brought in some stealth suits for good measure, but whether it's going to help him, probably not. Those recruits are bashing them away. We're on auto-reinforce, so these guys are just, if anything, just to keep everyone away from capturing the critical location over onto this side. Look, we've got some fully qualified guardsmen now. Also got a field medic in there, just in case they need it. Good lord, these guys are not giving up. The sheer tenacity. What are you guys doing? The crew just... They're having a bit of a meeting. They're thinking, this whole greater good thing, is it really worth it? As all the pain and suffering we've gone through, obviously worth it? Extending a hand saying, nah, it's not. What are you on about? Get out of here. And so the Imperial Guard do. They're going to get out of there as quickly as they can. We've got a Held of Nurgle. Pink as you like. Trying to scare these guys away, and it does look like that they will. Even the guardsmen are not going to stand. What's that flag? Oh, Cowabunga it is. Yes. Excellent. Love to see a fresh meme. A dankest of JPEGs in the... Awesome stuff. Well, these guys are getting crumped. We've got the Chad guardsmen building up a field command, which is quiet. If you can get one of those things set up next to anything significant, that thing is not going to fall for any time soon, because these buildings have got, what, 8,000 health, and it is a heavily fortified structure, as opposed to just a regular structure armour. We do have a Kroot Shaper in there. Double swords, or clubs, whatever kind of weaponry that the Kroot use, but they will claim this relic. There's no bones about it. Even these guardsmen won't be able to stop them, but they should be able to fall back to the field command and be alright. Let's have a look at the economies really quick. Got 127 and 60, 163 and 186. 116 and 79 compared to 136 and 60, 125 and 60, and 133 and 50. Watch it from the green tile for the moment. So, super duper even economies at the moment. No real big explosion of resources on any one given side. The Serphins, in fact, the very mobile forces of the Tau and the Sisters, bringing to bear on the Imperial Guard here. Double Sentinels. Not yet gone for anything substantial. Just gone for their... Well, is it a las gun? It's not a las cannon. It's a little bit bigger than a las gun. Whatever you would call that. Got Angelic Visage going on the Serphins. Make sure they do extra damage against the... Or whatever they're firing at, but the Sentinel he's an armoured vehicle. So, good luck with that. Good luck with trying to shoot down one of these with a pistol. In Ultimate Apocalypse, you've really got to be careful of armor types. If you do not have if you're firing a weapon that's not good against the armor type, you will really struggle to kill it. Which makes sense, really. In vanilla, if you've got blooming Kroots coming up to you, bashing the Chimera with bones and sticks, it's not going to go down very easily. Demons over here not feeling the vibe, and so peace out, A-Town. And the Demonic Shrines are next to fall. Is going to go for a Mark of Nurgle add-on and a Dark Channeling add-on. Whether it will survive or not. When the Serphins... Oh, the Serphins are going to come over. See if they can help. And a fabulous Blood Crusher. Look at him go. Lovely pink trimmings. Can't make the actual Corn Demon himself pink, which annoys me, but... You are forgiven. Ultimate Apocalypse devs. But if you could, for a Christmas present, allow us to change the Corn Demons into pink ones, that would be majorly appreciated. You don't actually have to, this is a joke, I'm not trying to do anything weird. So I'll stop now. Anyway, we've got Barracudas coming in. They're going to chase away the Scout Sentinels. Look at them scurrying away as quickly as humanly possible. And the Kroots are just not surrendering at all. Even the Guardsmen Flamers, they are just killing everything that they can. I think they've got maximum healing at the moment, or the maximum food bonus that they could possibly get. But I could be wrong. Something tells me it's 180. I don't know why. Or is that just... Am I getting this game confused with darts? Possibly. Stealth Suits, they've got some shield drones. Get them alive and fit for longer. Also going to go for some fusion blasters. Should help them a lot against these Blood Crushers, especially since they've got no infiltration detection. And quick as you like. He's going to be feeling the sadness, feeling the badness, but double charges coming in. They can't see him, but they can run forward at the very least. So good on them for trying, but probably not the best use of them at all. Oh, of course, an Ultimate Apocalypse, if you stand next to an infiltrated thing, you can see it. Right, okay. Clever girl. If that's what the flesh beasts indeed are. Everyone just chilling out in the middle. As the Sentinels trying their best against the Barracudas. Got a Chimera assault tank. A Cronus pattern, of course. And even the Barracuda is struggling a little bit. No upgrades on the Sentinels as of yet. I mean, they are... Are they expensive? I wouldn't say they're very expensive at all, to be honest. Apart from the Plasma Cannon. Which we have seen before in games. Plasma Cannons just ripping face off each other. Off their opponents, even. The Seraphins, they were giving it a go, but that field command is not going anywhere anytime soon. Oh, look at this. Gun drone's been drop-podded in. Don't see these guys very often. I wonder if Demi is just thinking, right, we're going to see if we can do as many things as we can with machine and crew alone, just for the vibes. Sentry being placed by the XV-30 heavy builder. Look how quickly he's able to crank the numbers up on that guy. Yeah, it does seem like he's going for a theme, and I quite like it. It's a good thing, all things considered. Chimera, tank. Going for a 1v1 here. It's quite even. Barracuda's got support from the Sisters Flamey Doodad. Will that be enough to... Oh no, he's missing with some of his missiles. And oh dear. Managing to just get it as a drive-by of some description. Hoo-wee. It's intense, exciting. Still, Skywalker's been surrounded. All the flamers, all the missiles, all the turrets. It was a good stand. But stand no more he will. And this is the day of the gun drones. Oh god, it's like... No, Mr. Landshark, don't make a joke about Obama and his use for drones. Whatever you do, that's unprofessional, slightly political, don't do it. And you know what? I'm not going to. I will not make a joke about Obama and his use of drones in the Middle East. There we go. So I don't know what's coming over me today. The stealth suits, they don't want to be there. They're going, thank you very much. And Celestians, ooh, you've got interesting art on your doodads. Look how bright and shiny these ladies are. I know it's the same, but like, well, in all the other games, but like, you know, daring to put those graphics up, and so far the frame rate is holding. Praise be to Mars and all the Mechanicus in our stead. Gunjoin's not having a lovely time, but triple, quadruple Leman Russes of the purple variety are going to start spearheading their way down the centre of the map. Now, at the moment, the Northern team, oh, they've got Celestians, they'll be fine. Super duper fine. No stress for them whatsoever. They've even got lots of little pink naglings coming in as well, just to keep those gun drones sweet. Yeah, if those Celestians weren't there, those Leman Russes could have, in theory, just walked straight, well, drove straight in, done a lot of damage, but nope, just two squads of highly elite, angry women to push them back. Do have a Minister and Priest, quite a lethal psychic unit for Ultimate Apocalypse. You normally see these guys being significantly more than the actual command squad. I've got a Field Lieutenant Commander in there as well. Like a Commissar, but bigger, badder and better, from what I understand. There's a significant amount of Leman Russage. And the conscripts as well. Ooh, it's just... It's purple rain. It's like Prince in the 41st millennium. Slurpling that purple all over. Some would say it's a Rabina pull a squeeze a geezer. God, that's a blast from the past, isn't it? Although I'm sure people from the UK are now thinking, what? Mr. Lancher, what are you talking about? I'm sorry. All the references I know are UK-centric. Because, well, I'm from Yorkshire, of course. The east side of it, some would say. And we've got lots of blue horrors over here. Blue horrors and a couple of pink horrors. Ready to go for those Leman Russes, but they're not feeling all that way inclined. Lots of sisterage going on here. And it's just artillery coming in from over on high from these hellspawns. Explosions everywhere. Celestians trying to reposition themselves over here to take on the stealth suits who had jumped over on that side. Celestians in the middle on this side, killing basically every thing that was conscript-esque. And we do have the broadside battlesuits on the back lines. Look and see if they can position themselves. Look at the range on those guys. And only a couple of shots from these guys will it take to properly sort out a Lehman Russ tank or two. So a very good attempt. Very good attempt, but too entrenched. And now the demons coming in from the flanks as well. That is not a happy position for Stranger's tanks to be in. They're going to try and avoid all this anti-vehicle stuff and maybe go and see if they can at least kill a couple of plasma generators, maybe. No, in fact, they're going to say no. It's not worth our lives, not today. Let's go back and see what we can do as the spawn of hell comes forth. And Vindicare Assassin has been seen constantly being peppered with those explosives. God, look at the field of dead here. Where are the crew carnivores when you need them? That's when they want to start chowing down. A veritable buffet. A Great Demon Paul with a Demon Prince of Nurgle on the way. Which is probably a good idea. This does look like it's going to be a bit of a slog. So, Nurgle stuff to hold that front line. Maybe the Tau with their broadside battlesuits provide that DPS. Sisters with their maneuverability in the form of the Seraphins. They've also got... Oh, they've got a lady. Saint Emmeline. Let's see what you look like with the high definition graphics on. Wait, woo! She's got a hammer. She's got wings. In fact, to be honest, she looks very similar to the other Saints and everything else. And a mobile capital Imperialis. Excellent. The bread loaf of the Imperium. Ready to come in and conquer everything. But, I mean... Yeah, this is a lot of conscripts. This is... Oh, dear. Alright, let's POV. We're a conscript. We're part of the Imperium. Just ignore the frame rate for now. I was really confident about my frame rate earlier on. But we're doing it. Forward, gentlemen. Fix bayonets. Stand every man to a man. Shoulder to shoulder. Fight against the Imperium. Or the threats to the Imperium. Good lord, the size of those demons. Oh god. Poor conscripts. They're not going to survive for very long. But they're going to give it a go. A bayonet charge to end all bayonet charges. Oh no, our friend, he's gone. And that's how long we would probably survive in the Imperium, boys and girls. Well, the charge continues. There's many more men where that came from. And with a Saint on the flanks, getting some shots in there. Hoo-wee. No morale been saved. These guys aren't even fighting. They're just sent to move over here to do stuff. Why, was this a distraction? Is there something else going on? Ah, the tanks, they're coming in from the flanks. Yes. Don't fire our tanks. There's loads more men over on the other side. But the tanks aren't doing all that much, in all fairness. It's a good idea. You know, it's very Imperium-esque. You know, they try something. Sure, might have not worked. Sure, might have cost them, like, the lives of 100,000 men. Yes, but they can always try another time, can't they? Can always try another time. Down this side, we have got the Imperium also pushing on towards the demons. We've got the assistance of Blast's Tau, Crew Hounds, and Crew Shapers. Which actually, yeah, you don't normally see double crew focuses, but there we go. What's got Nalk Alfarada? Ooh, here you are. Let's have a quick ganners at you. Little crossbow on the back. Very tasty stuff. But the assault has been stopped, and actually shield generators been popped down all over on this side, so anticipating some nuclear mischief, I imagine. Got to keep those HQs alive. That's the main thing. The HQs, if you lose them at some point in the game, it sets you back to tier 1. It's usually what sends people a lot further back in the grand scheme of things. Got the mobile church. Like I said, the bread loaf of the Imperium, or the giant toaster of the Imperium, whichever you want to call it. Mighty Machine can build up units as it moves around, I do believe. Although making a 3.1 turning in this space is quite difficult. We've got the basilisks on the front lines. And good lord, just every time there's just more purple on the floor over here. More and more purple that goes on. We've got double saints. We've got Saint Celestine, who's got cooler hair, I think, if I'm not mistaken. There we go, spiky hair. Like that single mum that collects too many cats. She's in it to win it. And two ladies working together will make quick work of the entire Imperial Guard base if they don't do anything about it. Commissar cadets are coming. Or joined by a priest. They're going to give it a good go. Getting some swipes in there, but these ladies don't care. Going to ignore them entirely. Got some temporary agencies going to come in to see if they can repair stuff. But Celestine's also moving forward as well. Got one. What are you? You are Field Command Lieutenant. He's riding solo. Trying to get them down. Mindstorm Priests fielding out. And the... oh, I quite like this. The Saints have been separated. One to kill the priests, the Tech Marines. Now over here. Tech Marines, Tech Priests. And one was just saying there to bash things. Well, Lehman Russ Inferno. Lots of fire. Can't break the morale of the Saints, as they're quite happy and pleased about everything going on in their lives, but a little bit of fire, a little bit of fury, a little bit of flame. Can't go too wrong. Imperial conscripts coming in. We've got more Lehman Russ Infernos coming in, but it does look like this field command is going to go down, which is a huge loss for the southern team. Yeah. Not great for them, but they have managed to kill one Saint, whether she comes back or not. Does not seem like it. Oh, fair enough. Unless she died earlier on. Not entirely sure. Well, there you go, she's dead. Clearly did not pray enough to the Emperor that one time. Got some more shield generators coming in as the mobile capital Imperialis makes short work of all these Lehman Russes. They're doing alright though, they're standing relatively firm. But so is the Imperialis. And now being spotted by demons of all things, are going to have to fall back somewhat. Down this side we've got some Vespid Stingwings and the big angry chicken thing. Just chilling out, keeping an eye on those relics, or those critical locations even. And the Imperium looking for some revenge. One lonely Celestian Superior caught in the corner. And yeah. So the bomb team are on the disadvantage, considering that one of their teammates have lost their main tech building in the form of their upgraded field command, but galore things going for them still. With that being said, there's a lot of stuff going on northern as well, lots of production buildings, but don't seem to have that much in the way of actual units. Down here we've got literal swaths of unwashed bodies on the way, but over here not actually much. Putting a lot of money in buildings, but not actually anything else. Oh, I've got a Preceptor. I don't think we've seen one of those before on the channel. A quick look at you. Wow, you fancy with a big flaming sword. And also, some Redemptionists. Golden armor. Very tasty stuff, it has to be said. Artillery being fired into the centre of these guardsmen as the Imperialis tries to get out of the situation, but there's seems to be some Ogrins stuck inside of it. Yeah, we can't exactly drive forward or backwards if you've got an Ogrin underneath your cart. It's not what you'd want. Since Celestine looking to see if she can provide some assistance as the Redemptionists. Huge health. Huge DPS on those Golden Girls. The infantry over here seem to be struggling to push forward, but the tanks are making their way on. Be still my beating frame rate as more sentry turrets, just a wall. Sentry turrets just been built up, if anything, just prevent the tanks from flying forwards. The Imperialis seem to be brought down low by the sheer amount of fire. Epilepsy warning. Far too late now, but just know that I should have done it. Thankfully there's no YouTube requirements, as far as I'm aware. Demon Prince of Nurgle in the middle, but will he be able to survive against all this fire? Since Celestine seems to be doing a fairly good job, as the broadside battlesuits on the distance open up fire against all the Lehman Russ Infernos. We'll take a couple of shots to get them down, but that's all they've got. Not much in the way of firing support coming on here, though. They've got some broadsides over here. They could bring them forward if they wanted to, but it's just gun turret sentry. Or sentry turrets even, doing the lion's share of the work for the Tau perspective here. And it's just fire everywhere. Grid Panther and Stranger taking the scorched earth policy to all things on the northern side. Since Celestine has fallen back to regain some health, she has got quite quick health regen, but it will take her a while there. And what's going on? Anyone building up anything crazy while the push continues? Great and clean one. But 2 great and clean ones coming in from Matt 10114. Nothing too bonkers coming from the tower. They probably spent all their money on all these shield generator bits. And all the sentry turrets, which actually, combined with the power of the Redemptionists, have managed to hold that line. So nice. Well done. Redemptionists going to go for Superiors, Exalted Missionaries, Exalted Hospitaller, so lots of faith abilities that they can use inside those units there. And the Preceptor is coming in to say hello. They don't want this field command being here. It's a staging ground for more assaults in the future. The Redemptionists, they're quite comfortable just killing everything. They're not going to worry about anything tower related. Sunfire battlesuits are quite lethal, but they are nowhere near the same level as the Redemptionists. They're still good against infantry, but as far as I'm aware, when they use their... Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but whenever they fire, you see this little golden light here thing, which basically means that they're good against everything. I think it's only a temporary amount of time that they can use it. But it is Ultimate Apocalypse, so they might have just rammed that up to 10 and said, you know what, we want this to be a permanent thing. They've been trying to bring up a Cadre headquarters here. Not sure if that was intentional. Field command goes down as the sisters continue their march ever forward. We do have some conscripts having a nice little circle campfire song going on around that critical location. Nice to see them relaxing and enjoying themselves for once rather than being caught in the middle of everything. And the Chaos Demon, Prince of Nurgle, finally been taken down by the onslaught of fire from the Sunfire battlesuits. And oh well, you know what, that's one way of taking on Redemptionists, just by bringing in a lot of battlesuits. Their numbers there are not waxing, they're not waning, they're holding firm. There are a lot of them. They've also, with their Hospitallers in there, have incredible health regen as well. It's going to take some significant burst damage to take these girls on. Even bringing on some fire on top of them. Fire from Holy Terror itself. We've also got... Bloody hell, were you... Ah, that's what you are. You are a Commander Eva Titan. Firing away. We do have some great and clean ones though. They've tied up a lot of Grid Panther's base. As these... Oh dear. Entire squad of infantry being annihilated by the great and clean one there. But he's dead now. So I suppose they got their vengeance, I guess. We've got the oh, what's it called? The tramp stamp of the Chad on that Titan. Gonna come forward. He's spotted another Imperialis, and he is ready to get some shots off. Can he actually see them from over here? No, he cannot. But he will soon. Waiting, watching, scanning the horizon, waiting for the good things to happen. And we are seeing the slow expansion of these shield generators. Lots of them, so we can see people just like chill out and hopefully avoid any kind of nuclear disasters coming in. Are we going to see any nuclear disasters? That's the question. Got Titan Assembly. Have we... Oh, you might be able to see it now, I might not be able to. Can't quite grasp it. Path to Destruction. No, not that I can see. Not from that side, but there, look at that. That's one way to destroy a shield generator. One way indeed, just fire lots of missiles at them. That's one way to do it. Though maybe the Alpha Narlock might be able to do something about it. XV-89 commanders also there. But no crazy... I mean, we've got some nuclear stuff from the Sister Shrine to the Emperor. We'll be able to see some big booms going on there. There's a lot to ask. As the Reaver Titan rips to shreds Everything on the front lines. Won't be taking too much damage neither, considering it's got its void shield online. But gotta be careful about those close combat units. I've seen many times on the channel before a Titan being brought low by a mass of elite melee infantry units. Or Angron. Angron is a possibility here. We can also have the Redemptor. Oh, what's he called? The judge on the big dreadnought thing. You know him, he's one of the main characters if the Emperor had to take a speech. Got some hazard suits on the way from the Northern Tout. Long range, good damage. But will it be enough? We've got... Oh, hold on. I was wondering what you were firing at then. See the silhouette of the Alpha Nile Rider. But being cooked alive by those fire swords. And slowly but surely, the tower defences are being ripped apart. Need to see some more from these guys though. I mean, what kind of money have you got spare? You've got money to spend. You've got money to spend. You've got a lot of money to spend, so I mean, unless they're saving it. Oh right, you're getting an ion cannon. Right, so you're avoiding the majority of your incoming. Oh, so your income for. It's not like building up your army, building up those super weapons. That's fair enough. So I've got some great demons jumping inside the Infernal Rift portal. So I expect that we will see some more great and clean ones. It's a very common strategy for the Chaos Demons just to basically wait till all their armies are at the front lines and then spawn some. There we go, look at them. They're here now. They've seen the iron cannon from Blast, and I'm going to see if they can do something about it. But unfortunately, these guys did not leave the base. So they can come straight back and take on these great and clean ones. Lickety split. It takes a while to build up a great and clean one as well, so there's quite a lot of... Not so much resources, but time. That's what we're losing out on here. So Iron Cannon will stand. The Iron Cannon of Demi. Already at 17, 16... Well, yeah, that takes a long time for those numbers to go up. Commander Reaver Titan. He's lost his Void Shield, so he doesn't want to stay around. Especially when you've got the... Oh, have you got wings now? Oh, that's lovely. Wings and Celestine. Yeah, like we say, melee units are the Titan's weakness. And now we're going to say, oh, plasma generators, right? So to increase the research speed, it's probably why this Iron Cannon is taking so long to research its stuff, is because it's got no plasma generators being built into the side of it. So that, but I do apologise, my camera was a bit dodgy then. So I'm going to fall back into the loving embrace of these hazard suits as the Imperialis chases it down, but it's quite low on health itself. And there it goes, dead in the water. An Avenging Angel coming in the middle, but ooh, that's a lot of fire coming in. Singular units, part of no squad. They will follow the Countess around. Don't normally get to see these Avenging Angels, do you? But here we go. Quite nice stuff. Double, in fact, triple Ogryns here. And big explosions from something. Is that from you, Great Warp Spawn thing over there? Got an Archangel. Ooh, that's quite exciting. Don't normally get to see one of these neither. What do you think? All sorts there, aren't we? Blue in the face, quadruple wings. If anyone's gonna smack down a Titan, it's gonna be this lady, but the sheer amount of firepower coming in. Hoo-wee, good lord. But look at that, 5,000 health. I can't read numbers. Is that 5,000? 100,000, 50,000 health. Jesus! Sorry, that... My brain melted then for a second. I teach maths to kids. So, I don't do it well. I'm not good at my job, but I do it. Archangel, though, quickly been brought down, but she's also taken down a lot with her as well. So that's good. Good on her. Huge explosions all around. Yes, she goes down, but does she come back up? Does she rise again once more? Nope, she fades into the ground. Alright, okay. Got the Nightmare Altar. That is where the Chaos Demons get their big special weapons. Although, strangely enough, it's on the front lines. Not sure if this is the best place. You could stick it there if you wanted to. But maybe there's a reason for that. So Bloodletter's chilling on the backside as well. Maybe anticipating some dropping units, or some deep striking units on the rear. It's all about this Titan. If they can take the Titan down, the spearhead of the southern team will be thwarted. But the northern team, they're going for a lot more about structures and defences and stuff like that. That's what they're planning on, but there's a lot of things for them to contend with. We are hearing... Ooh! What was that sound? Ah! That was the sound of a nuke about to go off. Yep, there's one way to kill stuff. Killing friend and foe. The hazard battlesuit's trying to get out there just in the nick of time, actually. Yep. I mean, the shield generator, that's still online. But didn't seem to really do much for the things around it. You know what? I would ask for my refund. I would ask for my money back on those shield generators. Not nearly as efficient as I was hoping for. Nightmare Altar now looking very vulnerable. And just a blast from Blast Furnace here. Isn't it funny? We haven't seen Blast on the channel for quite some time, and then yesterday we've got a cast from him, and then today we've got another one featuring him as well. So, like, look at that. It's like a bus. You wait ages for him, and then two of them turn up at once. Saint Celestine, if the Archangel can't do it, what's the hope that she can do it? But she's actually managing to scare these guys away for 42,000 health, because I can read numbers now. Not much else able. The Iron Cannon slowly getting up its super weapon, but it's now within range of the Imperial Titan. And can it push on forward? I mean, it's also probably seen this Nightmare also probably wants to take that down as well. But it does not, it won't be able to tell which one has the most research done to it. And is the super cannon down here? Yeah, you're activated now, so you're just going to fire constantly at whatever you fancy. Got the Helldrake from Matt 10114 prowling on high. Huge AoE damage. Good for going up against these tightly knit-packed hazard squads, but once they start firing, now also being supported by that Iron Cannon as well. Iron Cannon for Demi is now activated, and so we'll start firing on top of that Commander Reaver Titan. Jesus Christ, that is a fair bit of damage coming in. Oof! Yes! There's one way to kill everything around it. A good chunk of damage. But it's still standing. Still going. Just looks a lot less confident about itself now. Got more things being dropped in from over here. I assume that these are Caskins. The airborne variety. Yes, they are. Now got some blue stuff going on here. As it's just Iron Cannon and Iron Cannon action today. Also, ooh, you're quick. Chimeras. Swanning overhead. But a big boom coming in from, I assume, the sisters. Finally take down that Titan. It was either from the sisters or the Tau, can't quite remember what they do. But yeah, just there we go, all the Chimeras are dead. Everything else going, the Ogryns are trying to take care of the Iron Cannon. But it does not seem like that they'll be able to survive with the Helldrake firing upon them. So yeah, nice defense. Those super weapons coming in clutch. But I suppose, I assume, Strain's got the economy, probably to just build another one. They've also got a nuclear weapon center ready for more nukes, should they want. Where's your Titan assembly bay? It's here. No, you're not building up anything at the moment. You're just going for mass Chimeras at the moment. Just trying to keep that pressure on. Keep those Ogryns alive. Any kind of damage that they can get done to this Iron Cannon is going to be useful. Also on this shrine, the Sisters' Shrine to the Emperor. They could take out those super weapon buildings, then, well, I mean, they'll just take ages to have to research things. If research is a word. Who really knows? Making up new words every day, aren't they? Replacing the old ones. At my age, they're all the same. Since Celestine, really good value for money here. She's not been long out of combat since she's come in. And, well, we're going to have a look at that guy for a second then, but got exploded. Quite interesting looking model there. And, ooh, more nukes coming in. Where are you going to land? That's the question. Feel my burns. There we go. Over there. Big boom. A blinding light. Everything's on fire. I do like the general silence that follows the nuke as well. Oh, he's going to go for the second one as well. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's like... Ah, no. 2 nukes. Well, we know 2 nukes works. Now the time I've got to make anime. Last time there were 2 nukes, that's when anime was invented. I'm fairly certain. So that's how it goes. Now attempted to build up a God Emperor's castle. Work in progress, not final version. And they were going for it. But they don't have any more. Or at least no builders to fire on it. What were you firing then, Iron Cannon? You're firing somewhere. Very intimidating. Oh well, never mind. I do apologise if I'm giving people vertigo in this game as well. There's lots of angles I need to get to be able to see stuff. But yeah, I'm hearing constant sounds left and right of me. Trying to make sure I don't miss nary a nuke. Should there be more to come. But Stingray gunship. Trying to avoid St. Celestine. And she is just not dying. Doing anything she can to keep these boys occupied. So redemption is coming over. And these ladies have certainly done their job at holding the line here. For the hazard suits. But no, they've all died now, more or less. A good chunk of them died anyway. What's going on over on this side? We do have the massive chimeras. Seems that Stranger spent all his money on Titans. Now he's giving up and just, rather than buying Lehman Russes. Although we do see this super weapon satellite particle cannon from Stranger, who's managed to kill the sisters and the Tau's big super weapons as well. That's quite useful. If you can't kill them with your Titan, kill them with an Exterminatus. The God Emperor's Castle has now been finished. And you're able to get some very decent super weapon-y stuff from here, I do believe. Also quite a significant defensive structure as well. Very Egyptian. But the Titan will come over and see what he can do about it. I've just got a disco going on over there as a brass scorpion, or greater brass scorpion even, comes over looking to get rid of these infernal hazard suits. Every time I think they're about to die, they just jump away and then reinforce themselves. Yeah, even the greater brass scorpion unable to do much against their number. Oh, the demons, they're bringing some chaosy stuff in. This, I do believe, makes everyone go mad. I think, or was that just a great brass scorpion dying? As just that general effect around it. Alright, fair enough, you tease. And Stranger says, kill the sisters. HOS. A HOS. I'm sure that is an acronym for something that I don't know. Or HQs, right, okay. I also teach English to people. Not very well. Every time just strolling in, minding his own business. He doesn't mind. Tau also providing some support. As the castle stands firm against the conscripts. I think that they're just glad that they're not these guys here. That's a lot of dead people. A lot of dead people indeed. And just... oh, it's like we're watching a slideshow here. Good lord. I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit just to maybe avoid that. No, it's not better, is it? It's still quite choppy. That's fine. We're going to survive. I can hear my computer whirring in the background. Hopefully it isn't picked up on the... on the microphone yet. Got the Ogrins. Go on, show us some frames. No, no frames here. We've got more nukes coming in. I think I can hear the sound. There we go. We've got two nukes. Oh God. Oh, hold still. Oh, the desk on my computer is rattling. It's saying no more, please, Mr. Landshine, no more. We're down to minimum frames here. Double nukes at the same time. The audacity. The sheer brutality of the Imperial made manifest. Very little in the way of demon structures left standing. It's just HQs at the moment. And it has to be said, there's not much else left standing. Oh, there we go. Oh, back to normal. Right, now that everything's dead, I've got relatively normal frame rate again. Cool, good stuff. Thank you for nuking everyone, so I can have a stable frame rate once again. Beaver Titan's low on health at the moment, but it doesn't really matter as the Tal base is being more or less destroyed by the Ogrins. Shrine of Living Saints, soon to be no longer. Tell it like the tenacity of them, they're not giving up, they're still going to be building stuff over here. But one player falls as the Titan does, that's the Sisters out of the way. And realistically... oh, hold on. We might be able to see these missile launchers do some stuff. Let's just see what they do. I don't know whether they were the ones that brought nukes earlier on. I don't think they were. But we can certainly see how they go about. There's a huge rockets there. Very intimidating. Both in length and in width. Go on, I dare you. Fire away. Get them sorted. Or maybe not. Maybe you were the ones that brought the nukes. And now you're just chilling out. The Good King has left. Which the Good King was the... someone. Wasn't any of these two that were left. Big purpley stuff all over you though. Demons are still alive. If you get to summon anything else though. Well, the artillery of... what are you? The Sky missile gunships coming in as well. And the iron cannon continuing to fire from up above. And you know what? What I think I might do actually is go to the... oh, what you call them? The start screens, because I want to see how many conscripts died. I want a final number on the total dead for the Imperium here, because that was quite the emotional charge we saw earlier on. I definitely want to see the end of it. So, yeah, I will see you on the start screen. And here we are. Let's have a look at the living and the dead. So we've got it's killed. That's a lot of people died. How many? Yeah, 500. You know what? I was expecting more. I was expecting more than 500. I don't know why, but hey, that's fairly decent numbers for everyone. I mean, everyone got a good amount of kills in there. Resources for those of you who are interested, because now I'm here, I may as well. And technology. Look at that. Fun stuff. So yeah, thank you so much, Stranger, for sending in the game via the Discord. If you want to send in your games and replays and all that stuff, please do find our links to the Discords down below. There's also a Patreon where you can, join up for £1 a month and I'll give you one extra game a week. It's a steal. Anyway, my name's Mr. Landshark. Pleasure as always, never short. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.